for anyone looking to install boost gauge on a Zafira GSI, obviously this one's not the prettiest. It will be installed in event eventually, it's just temporarily like that. There is a grommet underneath the driver's side. This trim comes out with two clips there. Mine came pre-broken, so that's why it's like that. And then a white little tab at the back there that you pull, and this whole trim comes out, and you can get up around the back. And around the back, or up in there, you'll see, it's not the prettiest, but there is a grommet that sits right there. You pop that out, or what I plan to do is drill it, put it straight, put the pipe through it, and then you tee off this section right here. And that is how you run the boost line through. It's a bit fiddly, and it is a bit annoying getting that grommet out, but as soon as you take that bottom trim off underneath the dash, you can get up in there, and then you just need a T-piece, which normally comes with the boost gauges. And then for the power supply on mine, which lights up when I turn the ignition on, I'll run the wiring down the side here, tucked it in, straight up underneath all this, or underneath the trim, shall I say, here, all the way through, and I'll put it straight onto the cigarette lighter. Obviously it's not the prettiest install at the moment, but that's how I did it, and it works fine. So then to further the install for the wiring for this, for the boost gauge, what I went into there, it's a bit hard to see, but there is a 20mm star drive or Torx bit in there. You undo that, and then you can't, this whole section will come out. Obviously it does take a bit of prying and a bit of fiddling around. Mine just pretty much falls out because someone's replaced this at one point and broken it, like everything else on this. But yeah, obviously the wiring, just done the positive negative straight off of that. Depending on your car, I reckon mine does need an alternator, as it does take a bit of power from the lights, and that might not work. I'm not sure if mine, well, it will work, but just not properly. I'm not sure if mine's doing that because of how the car is at the moment. But if you ain't really going to use a cigarette lighter, I don't really use it. There is another one in the boat which I just use that when it comes to it. But you can either do it off that, or what I will be doing when I get my next boost gauge, which will be going in the vent there, I will be running the power and ground pretty much straight to the battery off a fuse. So it's on its own little system and obviously safe, so then it won't have any power draws or anything like that. That it would be the way I'd go about it, but at the moment, temporarily, I've done that there and run it off the cigarette lighter, which is, it works completely fine. So that is just my way of doing it. Obviously you can do it any other way, but that's the way I've found to be easiest to just get it done.